Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, chat. How are we doing today? What's up? Thunder Viking, thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. You're awesome. How's your new bag working out for you? You getting to use it? So do we need to bring back the what's up guys because all they do is talk on the phone? Did they ever really see each other in person? Like towards the end of that campaign, did they what's up each other in person? So that was a good campaign for these coronavirus days. Everyone's just on the phone. Now I guess we're just on Twitch and FaceTime and YouTube's. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Technically working from home. I think that's what I do too. Technically. Sorta working ish, I think, is what I usually go for. So oh yeah, they were all watching the same. They were watching the same TV show, a game, and then talking to each other about the thing. So yeah, gotcha. I brought it to the store twice. That's funny. Good morning, Alexander. Alexander keeps pumping out the knock insanity. What's the latest thing called with the randomizer, the background randomizer? Can you pull a download from that screen? Like, can you right click download or export a download? Rewiz, thanks for the sub for 12 months. See, when I turn off the alerts, it turns off the sound. We just got to put it back up. So we'll give this to the Rewizzles because she's dope. So far, it's just tiling. Yeah, I want to export an image, like a full size image for wallpapering. Why is my phone bleeping? Okay. It's your birthday too. Woo! Do we have any birthday? There's got to be some birthday emotes. So happy birthday. Let's see. Can we find any birthday emotes? Let me see if I can. I'm going to scroll through all my emotes, see if I can find some birthdays. Everyone try to find some birthday emotes. There's some hearts. There's got to be some. There's stink cheese. We won't use that one. Oh, cool story, Bob. We like that. We'll use those so far. It's your fake birthday. Well, in that case, it's my fake birthday too. Oh, here's a party hat. That's cool. We got a party hat. I think that's it. Woohoo! A birthday log. That works. So how we doing? Are we surviving this week, chat? Another week? 11th anniversary of me and my hubby meeting at Starbucks after meeting online. That's dope, Jackie. That's really cool. Love it. Michael, I owe you an answer. I saw your tweet last night. I'm gonna DM you later today. You got my new Brooks pen. What'd you get? Is there any kind of imagery you could link us in the chat? Is it like one from online you could show us? I think we all need some new pen porn in our visuals. So like I'm got the Elmo. That's probably one of the next reviews I'm working on. I'm fascinated by this material. It's like this deep sea abyss in here. And it's really not what the pictures look like. The pictures have it like all purpley swirly, but this is kind of wild how this is looking. Andrew's posted pics on IG. What did you post? Okay, Thunder Viking. Black matte. Oh, go to Starbucks on the 7th of every month. Well, you just have to get Starbucks at home this week, right? Yeah, that's cool. I haven't seen that. That's pretty wild. Congrats on that. That's really pretty. You got me thinking now on that black matte finish. That's pretty wild. The purple pin yesterday was very pretty. I'm glad I kind of waited on the Esterbrook because that one like nails it for me. The purple Esterbrook and SD and Lilac. Like I've liked all the original ones, but like the first set was your basics, And then they did a greenish one that was pretty nice. The honeycomb tempted me. That was the first one I was like, I should get that one. And then the blueberry was like kind of cool, but it wasn't quite right. And then the lilac, they nailed it. They nailed it on the lilac. Make it on the Keurig. Yeah. The SDs are getting better. I think that's kind of what I was getting to in my review, right? Like there is definitely a clear path of improvement from what I've seen. And this is the first I've had several pass through my hands since they launched, but this is the first one that it's actually been mine and that I've reviewed and spent time with, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm going to get out the vintage nibs probably for this weekend's refill. I think I'm about 5. Departed distribution center for your Mark 1. Let me know what you think. I really like it. You need more orange inks for it. You don't have many. Yeah, I mean, the Fire on Fire is good. Obviously, I'll pimp that. I like the Aurora Orange. I like the Ackerman number 16. Mont Blanc Lucky Orange. All of these are really bright oranges that I like. Haven't bought a pen or ink since the LA Pen Show. Good morning, even supposing. How is the Prefontaine, Tony? I have that in the package. I owe a review on that. Sarah did her review of it, and then I have the extra fine nib of it that I'm going to review, but I haven't started that yet. Yo, Mary Beth D. That feels like an Elizabeth Yo. Is that an Elizabeth Yo? So I will try the Prefontaines in my someday soon review pile. That's my biggest question, Andrew, right? Because I'll have to show the design a little bit more, right? So the way the old Esterbrook's nibs were made is like there's not a like pass through in the middle of the back of the nib, right? So it kind of goes around the feed and down. I don't know if there's a channel on the edge, but it's not like a post like you would normally see in a traditional nib. So you screw this nib unit in. The nib unit has the built-in post. The converter goes onto the post, and then is the ink flow pressured enough to make it through there, through the feed, into the nib and onto the page consistently. So yeah, that's my question, Andrew. That's what I'll be exploring this weekend. Mongo Slade, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. You're awesome. You have a custom. See, I have a dip pin that fits the Esterbrook nibs, so like I've never really worried about it too much. But I want to try this. But even though I still think I'll probably use the Yovo nib mostly. I have one really sharp, like what are they like? They call them the accountant nib. It's not an uncommon one. It's a very common one. But I have a very fine, firm Esterbrook nib. I want to see how that handles with that grip section in there. So I'm gonna play around with that some this weekend, and probably post that in refill. Just do the extended review, and review some other pens that I just inked up for the show and tell that Mike and I did this weekend. So we'll just kind of have a little more of a continuation of behind the scenes, I think, is the plan for this weekend's refill. So I forgot, Andrew sent me an email about, hey, what to show in the show and tell, and then I forgot to read. I mean, I read it, and then I forgot to read it again before I did the show and tell. So I don't know if I lived up to your expectations or not on that one. Good morning, Inkwell Monster. You surviving? Got a Sailor program, slim, medium. After hearing you speak highly of that nib size, or any grinds that you think are well suited to it. I think either a stub or a cursive italic. Like I have a fine stub, or is it a medium fine stub? One of my favorites. Go look at my Sailor Pro Gear Ocean review. That's a stub on a fine nib. I think that would work well for the medium nib as well. You should check that review out. Sailor Pro Gear Ocean. That's some of my best handwriting nib combos that I have. One of my favorites. Hanging in there, Sarah. Yeah. I am lucky this week that it's spring break for my kids, so they don't have any school assignments. And then my wife is off this week because they have to take their vacation back in November for the following year. So not knowing any of this was going on, obviously, this was her vacation week, which I'm glad she's off because she worked a lot last week. So everyone's off at my house, like with no requirements or assignments or all that stuff. So I've been able to stream a little bit more. I streamed a little bit more yesterday. I did an Animal Crossing stream yesterday, which was fun, a little fun diversion. We'll just do a regular stream today. I have 2 things to unbox, which should be interesting. One's going to be very interesting because I can't remember what's in it. And then it's a new stationery store from Asia, and it's got something specially made for them in it that I requested. So it'll be cool. So we're a little bit more chill this week. Next week we go back to standard school from home, standard work schedule. So, yeah, Mike was gonna play Animal Crossing with me, but he was covered up on Monday. Get composted. That's a great question. It says, from what I can gather, people tend to prefer Yovo before Bach nibs. So why do mini pens have Bach nibs? Are they less expensive, or do they have a better market saturation, more visibility? Let's take the quality assumption preference first. Good morning, Tessa. Share it today, Alexander. I think is fine. So yeah, let's go with the preference, the feel preference first. Yovo nibs are much stiffer than Bach nibs, which is why I prefer them. Yovo nibs have a much more consistent QC directly, which is why I prefer them. So that's 2 in the Yovo column for me. The Bach nibs are getting better at the QC, but they're still a little bit softer. And this is relative, right? These are steel nibs. They're not going to be like that flexible, that moving around that much. But if you put a Yovo nib and a Bach nib side by side, I can promise you I can tell the difference just in the way. It's almost like a thickness, right? And the Bachs are a little bit thinner and have a little bit more give to them. Not much. They're not a soft nib at all. But compared to a Yovo's a nail, right? So are they less expensive, or do they have broader market saturation, more visibility? I don't know the price. They seem to be consistently the same price. So I don't know if it's can they produce more, right? Like, do they have a bigger factory that if your choices are when you're making a pen, you call up Yovo, say they're going to be 6 months out, and you call up Bach and they say they're going to be 2 months out. I don't know why there's so much. This seems to be a lot of Bach users these days. I don't know if it's an accessibility, timing issue. Even supposing, not sure, agree with the Bach QC improvement. Yeah, maybe so. My recent ones seem to have been better. And yes, they will have more character because they are softer. Bach has lower order minimums. Is that one of the issues? That makes sense. So I don't know that there is a large price difference. I think it's just accessibility, lower order minimums, like Tony says, more available production. Although 2 years ago, year and a half ago, they were backed up. Tessa made it to a stream. Woohoo! Thumb War Hero, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Blue Rotring ballpoint. I'll have to look at those. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk bad about Bach because I don't think they deserve it. I just think Yovo's better. Like, there's consistency and there's not caveats, right? And for me, it's a better writing experience. So I don't think there's anything wrong with Bach, except you have to have a bigger conversation, right? With Yovo, you don't. Yovo makes it easy. So, I feel guilty, dogging out Bach, but some of it's deserved, right? They're inconsistent and they have a different feel. I will say this, Bach's gold nibs are really good. The 1 or 2 that I have, I love. They are actually seem firmer than the steel nibs, and their titanium nibs are really good. It's just Bach steel nibs that I don't particularly care for. Some people prefer Bach nibs that once they're tuned. You know what I bet I would like, Mary, is an extra fine ground into a needlepoint in a Bach. Because I bet they would have a softness, a little bit of softness. That would be pretty cool. That's one nib I don't have. I should try that one day. You know what else I don't like about Bach? Is they don't mark the damn nib with the size on the outside of the nib. They have that stupid dot system. So that's another mark against you, Bach. They make it sometimes it's close. Is this really a fine? Yeah, the Bach nibs have been great on my Leonardos. That's exactly right. I agree with that completely. And they definitely tune them. Yeah, that's what I use get composted. I think that's probably why I like the Yovos so much, is because I have many that I can swap in and out. The dot system was invented by Keras out of necessity, right? I will never understand that for as long as I live. Are Bach nibs close to the Pelican nibs? Not even. I don't think they're comparable at all. I don't think Pelican nibs are comparable to any other nibs except Pelicans, to be honest, steel or gold. You can link it here, Alexander. We can play with it while we're here. Then we'll tweet it out later. Just get a Diplomat Magnum and grab the nib. Supposedly, some of the Leonardos have switched. I'm not totally sure. So Alexander built another toy for us to play with this week. This week's toy. Hey, good morning, Kimmy. This is Alexander just makes me laugh. So y'all go click this link. Oh, I can see it. It's like super full size on this screen now. Alexander, I like this. I want to be able to. I want background images. So where's the randomizer? Oh, you just click it. Oh, snap. Look at this one. I want a background image of these things. Where's my monitor? Look at this one. That's fresh. That's like sunshine sky. Oh, it's got the Coleman in there. Thank you for making the Coleman not look phallic. That's pretty cool. Hightower, Tallulah, Coleman. Coleman open, Coleman closed. Oh, Brasstown half open. Damn, this one's. See, I don't want to click the button again because I like this one. But then you click it. Oh, it's got chimney tops. Then you click it and it's like this. Oh, Raven Aqua. We need a package of wallpapers, Alexander. Mike Stern, thanks for the follow. Yeah. I need like 10 images to rotate on my background. Oh, look at that one. It's pink and orange and blue. So I want to say download this as a wallpaper. And then I can pick out all my favorites and then they can cycle through my wallpaper on my laptop. Gray and red. That's a color. Those are colors we've never put together. Yeah. Well, no, because this one uses existing colorways, but it does have different combos. So like this would be a new combo. Look at that one. There's your new color, Thunder Viking. Lime and brown. We don't have any lime exteriors. K9 Play, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Good morning to you. So yeah. I don't know what changed from yesterday, Alexander, but man, this is just super, super good. Color tools, info. Oh, it's got like a thing. I might just send this out in the newsletter, Alexander, as well, to get people something to play with. Oh, look at that one. This has an orange zipper. Yeah, they don't make the lime in the 1000D, which is the exterior material. So we'll have to do like a pack cloth lime one, which we can do. Like that's what the Sapelo XL is. We can't get lime in the thick, the heavy duty material. but we can make it in this in some of the other cases. All right, I'm gonna send you a message when I get home this afternoon. Oh, that's like a blue black combo. We've never done that. I would like that. I hate to say this, but I don't know that it would look good as in person as it does on this screen. This looks really sharp. I think it would look kind of lame in person. Black and pink. We did one or two black and pinks about 5 years ago for the Atlanta Pen Show. How do I like my Zojirushi? It's one of the best things I've ever bought in my life. I mean, look at it. Like, you can see that I use it just constantly. It's one of the best products I've ever bought. For real. Now I just need to get the orange one. They didn't have an orange one when I bought the black one. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta stop. We'll never get anything done here today if I keep messing with that. Alexander, I love this. Thank you. We need to yeah. I will message you this afternoon. I want to send this out in the newsletter. I'm gonna keep it up over here, and if y'all see me doing this, it means I clicked. Can you see it change in my glasses? Screen changes. The funny thing is about this screen is you can't get a bad looking one, because even the terrible ones make good Notco products, right? Even if it's a terrible looking case, you know we can make that and sell it. Like, we'd be down for that. Make some doo-doo brown case. And it would still be, ooh, rare, exclusive. All right, now I'm really going to close the screen now. All right. That was fun. I need wallpapers. That's what I need. And the wallpapers can be like my future colorway reminders. I don't know when we're ever going to get our last colorways, to be honest with y'all. I don't know when we're ever going to get new cases again at this rate. This rate of productivity, factory productivity, it's not good. And paying our bills productivity too. Still working on that part. That's going okay. All right, should we open up some stuff? All right, I got 2 boxes to open today. Oh, 1 box and 1 package. Hang on, let me look at something real quick. I'm getting some pingity pings. Okay, that's good. All right, we're gonna do CW pencils first. They have cool tape. Did y'all see the tape Brian used for the spoke pen? He got Sticker Mule will do custom tape. It's kind of expensive, but it's a cool addition to the box. I thought the spoke pen logo does really good for things like that with the tape. Let's see, is this pouched in there? Yeah, so we can just lift it out like this. So I'm gonna make a funny here, and I really mean it this way. And I think the rest of it's packaged better. But that's usually not CW pencil style. They had to get in, get out, pack these orders, get out of town. I almost felt guilty ordering from CW, but whoops. All right. They're just like, stuff this box, we gotta go. But Alex says stay safe, Brad. So I hope you're staying safe too, Alex. I hope y'all are doing well, everyone at CW Pencil. When's the Spoke Mini gonna drop? We have the prototype parts ordered. Technically, could be soon. Soon in production land. Soon in production land to me is like 3 months. 2 to 3 months to me in making something, that's soon. I will say that parts have been ordered for us to see how they go together. And as long as they go together, like, they're good to go. We've done so many tests with it that we think we have the final design. You know, things that Brian's a good at tweaking like little things. All right. God, I love their little pencil tape too. Can you see that one? See the little pencil tape guy? just to seal up the envelopes. We'll just send you a prototype. Pass. It's a pass for me. Oh, look. We got extra pack-ins. So this is a really cool... Who did this one? Did Meredith do this one? So this is Meredith Miyotki. This is a postcard in my order that you can color. That I will color and not send to anyone, probably. So that's cool. And then they have a CWPE presents Cabin Fever Mad Libs Made with Love by resident wordsmith Alex. We'll have to do this one day. I'll save this over here. We're not going to do this today. So we can do CWPE Mad Libs live on the chat. And we have two cards. So 1, 2. So we'll do this. I don't know. I'll save this over here. So, like, for example, here we go. The Jones family walked into CW Pencils, and the dad said, "Hey, do you sell any blank, plural noun?" So then we'll do a community. We'll do a community Mad Libs, fill it out, and then maybe we'll send it back to Alex and Caroline. Just something fun for them to read while they're quarantined up in NYC. So I think we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that Thursday. Where does this go? That can go there. All right. So this is the CWPE sampler set. I'm going to give this away on the podcast, on the blog next week. So can I open this without damaging it? Not really. So these are CWPE exclusive pencil favorites. So it's got the Futura, it's got the Editor, which are two of my favorites. It has the Pine Wood, Caran d'Ache. What else does it have in it? Those are the three I use the most, but it's all CWPE exclusives. This will be, so today's giveaway, if you didn't check, is the TWSBI 580 ALR in purple. So that's this week's giveaway. This will be next week's giveaway. Got that? We on the same page, chat? So we'll do that. And then this is my just random sampling of pencils. Then we'll get to the big boy here in a little bit. It does not have the black gray. They don't make that one anymore. It's not available. So that was the one I was using on I've used recently. And when I was making this order, I was going to go buy some more of those, and they're not available anymore, which makes me think that they're not even listed as sold out. It does not exist on the site. So it does not have the black and gray on there. Do you need one of those? I might have an extra. I think I have more than one. I don't know, though. Is that a Thanos? Oh, I know what I bought. So I bought the CWPE Faber-Castell Perfect Pencil. Oh, it was only available in the shop? Then that's why. Oh, okay. Then I wonder if I bought more than one. I didn't realize that, or I would have bought more. Interesting thing about this Perfect Pencil is I think this is a smaller diameter. Like, is it only going to fit the Faber-Castell pencils? Because my big fancy one fit other size pencils. This seems skinny. This won't be as cool if it doesn't fit other pencils. That's kind of the point. Like, I want this to fit more pencils. We're about to find out. So here's one of the Super Stick Rainbow Jolly pencils. And the painting on the end is the color of the colors in the pencil. So there's two different ones. So those ends match the colors that are in the tips of the pencil. Sorry, my camera work is bad today. Oh, Doomfist from Overwatch. I was watching some Valorant play this morning. So we'll see. Okay, let's see if this fits in the thing. Yeah, see, this doesn't fit in the thing. I'm going to be bummed if it only fits this skinny pencil, because I don't like the skinny pencil. That's lame. Maybe I should have read the directions more. It's only $10. Like, it's cool for what it is, but then I have to buy more of these. I don't want to buy more of these. I want to buy more of something else. I don't know what this is. I think they just packed it in my order for free. Do you see this, chat? So it's a mini baby um, color pencil set. Hey, Jesse. This is for my dollhouse. These are my dollhouse pencils. Yeah, I want to check them with the Koh-i-Noor Magic Pencil Schmevelin because that's my favorite. So I wanted to see how these do. But yeah, I didn't order these, so they just put these in here. It says Be Goody Japan. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like in my hand. So yeah, it's a little teeny baby color pencil. This is basically like dollhouse color pencils. It's pretty dope though. But here's the size comparison. Can you see that? Basically, it's like the space shuttle on like the liftoff ship. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a pencil set for ants. But it's like a whole rainbow of colors. Like this has to be like just from a technical perspective. This is the thing, this is stupid things I think about. From a technical perspective, this has to be very difficult to make. This has to be more difficult to make than a regular pencil. That machining that size. Like, where's my receipt? They may have just thrown them in here. Yeah, it's not in here. It's probably just like some freebies they got and threw them in some boxes. Is what I'm guessing. So, let's see real quick if we can tell these colors. And now, Evelyn, I'll check at home with my magic pencils if I like which ones I like better. These are pretty nice. They feel like not waxy. The colors are pretty vibrant too. There's just a couple scrabbles for you. The colors are pretty bright. I know this lighting doesn't show it. It's definitely a good first impression. I'll say that. So we'll try more. We'll try more. I'll do a comparison with the magic pencils. I don't know. Pretty cool, I'd say. We got a new stationery store downtown. I had to buy something the first time I went in. I had to have the tiny. Which one of the tiny pencil sets? It's pretty cool. Then I got this NJK long point sharpener. It's just a basic plastic long point sharpener. Just one I wanted to try. I actually wanted one of the new Blackwing long point sharpeners, not the little metal ones. I don't like the metal one, the fancy sharpener. But I want one of their other ones. So it's just a singular long point sharpener with a case. And I guess this is just a replacement blade that you can pop in and out of this thing here, I'm guessing. Yeah, I can probably just slide this out maybe. So that's cool. We'll test that out later. Whoops. It's like $6, I think. Something like that. Yeah, replacement blade. Then this is the big thing that I ordered. So it's the Viking pencil set. Collector's pencil set, 14 original Viking pencils. So it's got that. Right, the Vikings artwork and design are just really cool. So this was my National Pencil Day shopping. Have you tried a pencil shaver? I have them, but I haven't put them to use. I have the Caran d'Ache crazy stupid expensive one. All right, so this is how the box comes packaged. Just make sure I don't dump it out. So it's 14 pencils, and I'll go through some of these, see what they are. It's got an eraser here, block eraser. It's got a mini wooden pencil sharpener here for the two different sizes that they have. So Viking does some really good jumbo pencils, which are these up top we'll look at. So there's jumbo pencil sharpener and standard pencil sharpener. So let's look at the jumbos first. They don't say any specifics about them, but the cool thing about both of these, can you see they have a hole in them? So I guess you can stick a string through these to like tie them on something, like if you're a carpenter, like a woodworker, you know, all the woodworking I do. I'll use these. Where's the hole? There. It would have to be like fishing line thick, like a string would be pretty hard to get through there. But Vikings jumbo pencils feel really good. They're a good size. And I like that they're hex. They're not round. So that's cool. Approved. What does Valgliant mean? What's that? Are these election pencils? With the string, with the hole through them? I need a descriptor. There needs to be a chart in this thing. What does Valgliant mean? Does it mean like pencil or something? Tying the string to the election booth. I knew the election pencils have strings to them. Oh, okay, it's got the description on the back here. So yes, that's the election pencil in red and the election pencil in HB. Thank you, even supposing. So it does tell me on here. So those are their election pencils. So is the red one. It says election pencil red and election graphite pencil HB. All right, next ones are the artist graphite pencils, which these are the ones I haven't tried, I don't think. So we have, oh, this is interesting. So we have HB, okay, 2H, HB, 2B, 4B, 6B, 8B. And they all have different dippings on the end. So let me get all these out at the same time. So these are not colored pencils. These are pencil grade markers. So 2B is gold. I guess that's gold or brown. So that's 2B. 2H is gray. 4B is red. HB is black, so standard, I guess. Sorry. 8B is blue. I'm anxious to try that one. Look at that core on that one, chat. Let's show you the different cores. And then 6B is green. So let's see. You can see the core size difference in these. So that's HB versus 8B. So that's cool. I guess they can't make the softer cores thin because they'll break too much. Is it too fragile? That's got to be what it is, right? It's a fragility thing, I would wager, if I'm a betting man. So they got to be a little bit wider so they're just not breaking off constantly. I think that's a fair bet, right? Mitsubishi High Unis are awesome. I have the that's one of the things that CW Pencils actually sent me once, was the full set. They're like, here, take this full set of grades so you can compare all the stuff. I'm like, I love you. All right, these are the Scully Blanton writing pencils. This is the school pencil. These are your basic Danish Viking school pencils. So standard HB, just really, really pretty. I mean, these are just gorgeous, gorgeous pencils. That's really what makes me want to use them. I probably still prefer, you know, things like Caran d'Ache and some of the you know, other brands, but these pens are just stunning. So these are the writing pencils. I've never tried these. So this is the I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. But this is the writing pencil as opposed to the school pencil. So the school pencils are HB. These are HB. So I need to see what the difference is in these two grades, these two lead grades. if there's any difference between how the cores feel. Even though they're both HBs, is there a different formulation for standard school pencil versus the writing pencil? I don't know. You know. So are these the school pencils in maroon that you're talking about? Is this the same one? This one's on the back of the box says writing pencil. And then this one says writing pencil 2. So this is the Element 1 writing pencil, which is a HB. So I guess it's just black, red, and yellow. Maybe all three of these are the same, just different different colors, different styles, because they're all three HBs. So yeah, that's like a whole set of Viking. I'll do a comparison post of all these one day. That'll be a big review, just doing different things. That'll be a fun one to do. They're just so, I just love the visuals of the Vikings. They look a little different than the ones you have. Okay, I'll play around and see if I can figure out what the deal is. But yeah, props to Viking for putting this together. It's a very expensive set, like for what it is. Viking pencils individually are pretty inexpensive, like $1 a pencil. And I think this set, you know, by the time they package it all and give you doubles and the eraser and the sharpener, it was like $30 something, which is, you know, if you buy this individually, it's way cheaper than that. But I think out of this whole set, I have the one regular Viking pencil and one of the school pencils, and I think that's it. So I wanted to try all these. So yeah, that's very cool. So that's it from CW. That's a great order. Can I get this back in the box? Yeah, very, very cool stuff to try out. I'm gonna leave the Mad Libs here so we can do that on Thursday. We'll do CWPE Mad Libs, and then I'll take everything else home. I wonder how how would this look with the Magic pencil? Like, would it just all look like one big blob? Do I have to have like defined pencils to do a good job coloring that card? I should leave this card over here too and bring some colored pencils. I have some more cards at home. The Danish part of you loves Viking pencils. Pretty great story. They're the ones that bought themselves back. Were they the brand that I was talking about bought themselves back in the past decade, 15, 20 years? Like, they were traditional company for 50, 60, 70 years. Bic bought them for like 20, 30 years. And then like some Danish group bought them back just to get the heritage back, I believe, is what happened. Oh, this is a color by number. I didn't see that. Cool. It's just a suggestion. Just a suggestion. All right. I'm going to have to open this up to get the store name correct because it's not on the outside. I know who it's from and I just can't remember the store name. But this is a store in Singapore that has been wanting to send me some stuff to review. Mainly a very specific pen to review that they have that they, number one, know I like. And number two, got a shop exclusive color on it. So we're going to do this. I do want to say, for the one person who would get this joke, this came from Ann Eng, and one of my favorite songs ever is a They Might Be Giant song called Anna Eng. So there's that. It's a little inside joke just for me. All right, please tell me the store name in this. It's not Aesthetic Bay. I'd remember that. It's a new shop. If there's not a card in here, I will pull up my email before I go further, because I'm really blanking, and it's not on the return address. It's just like the return address is basically like the LLC name. There you go, Evan Max. Evan Max got it. Rewizzle's got it. One of the best quotes ever. I don't want the world. I just want your half. So yeah, this just has like the business name on the packaging, like the umbrella company name, not the store name. So I will get the store name if it's not in here. Apologies for the ASMR feed. right now. Make a hole with a gun perpendicular to the name of this town in the desktop book. Exit wound to the foreign nation, showing the home of the one this was written for. My apartment looks upside down from there. Water spirals the wrong way out the sink. See, I'm not just pretending I know that song. I think I know all the words. Yeah, Bob knows it. I know Bob knows it. All right, so there's not a special card in here, so I'm going to go look this up real quick. That's awesome, Relis. All right. So this pen is the special edition, and it says special edition on the box. There's a note in here. So if not, I'm going to have to pause and look up the name, look up the shop name. All right, there's my note. Whew. City Lux. Thank you, City Lux from Singapore. Good gracious. Got him. Thank you for taking the time to review our products. I appreciate it very much. You're very welcome. So, citylux.sg. Let's put this in the chat so y'all can go play around, because I think I got some cool stuff here. Let's see if that takes us there. I should have probably tested that on my own before I sent it to y'all. Yeah, that's good. So, let me show you. They reached out to me for one particular thing. They know what I like. Yeah, that's not cool. From potatoes. It's not how we do things around here. All right, so yeah. They know what's up. They know how to get the Pen Addict's attention. I like the silver box. I haven't seen the silver boxes. Are these stock boxes, or is this like a specialty box? Who knows? Can you imagine what the color might be? Check this out. Rip. That's the color. It's awesome. It's a custom color for City Lux. Let me see if I can get the actual color name. I think it said it on here. Dun, dun, dun. Ocean blue. It's super pretty. It's super pretty. I'll be taking a bunch of pictures of this. It's a stunner. It's a great one. I love this color. I love this pen. And this is City Lux's exclusive. So that's cool. June Miracle, welcome. I've been enjoying your rewriting of books on Instagram. Oh, wait, is there another note? Second note? Oh. This is, okay, there inside the box, another note. See, note number 1, note number 2. It's notes everywhere. This Kaweco Ocean Blue Special Edition is limited to Singapore and Malaysia only. I hope you like it. Yeah, you know I like it. So, it's a very good color. It's, yeah, light denim-y. I think the box exterior does a pretty good job. Right? It's got silver trim, which is killer for me. Like, I love that. And this one has a medium nib, which I don't think I own a single medium nib Kaweco. So I should probably just try this one as it is instead of swapping it out. But just a freaking fantastic color. So yeah, that's City Lux SG. Check them out. I'll be sharing it on Instagram and other things. So is this the blue black? I think this is the Kaweco blue black ink, right? They're weird color. Their boxes are weird colors, and I don't think it has a name on it. Oh, Midnight Blue. It does say it up there. So I don't know if that's like their blue black or not. How did they get all this in this box? Does that really fit in there? It sure does. All right. And I got some inks here. Brad want to sell me a pen? This is a good pen. How much are they? What do they charge for this one? That's the one thing I didn't look at. There's usually the Kaweco limiteds don't go for much of a premium. Sometimes a little tiny couple dollars type of thing, but let's see. Do they have something exclusive here? I just want to give you all the price and see if it's the same-ish. It doesn't have its own category, so I bet it's the same. Oh, those are the art sports. Wow, they have the art sports. This is a good-looking website. Classic Sport. Where's the blue one? Where's the special? I just need to search it, I guess. You can convert to US dollars on here from a drop down, which is cool. Let's say Ocean Sport. Ocean Blue. You have to type in the field, Brad. There it is. So it's $39. That's pretty expensive for, but is that US dollars? $40. The price changed when I went to this page. So let's see if that's the right dollars amount for US. Let's see. Yep, so $40. That's pretty high for a sport custom edition. They're usually more like 28 to 30, but I don't know, maybe it was tough to get them, maybe it was more expensive, maybe they bought less than, thousands. So it is, I will say that's a little expensive on that side, but I'd probably get it because of the color. It's pretty dope. So I think that's probably the only downside is the color. Is the price. Pretty fantastic. All right, I got 2 bottles of ink from them. I wanted to get some more Venta inks. Whoops, I shouldn't have closed that. I don't know if one of these is exclusive or not. Let me look. All right. Rusty Owl, thanks for the follow. What's expensive? Kaweco limited edition, which is beautiful. Ocean Blue from citylux.sg. It's $40. I'm just used to them being a little less than that for the limited sports. I think they're usually around more like 30. But it's a pretty color. Where is it? There it is, right there. So I got 2 Venta inks. I can't remember if I picked these out or if they picked them out for me. Sorry again for the ASMR part of this show. Okay, so I've got Armada and Sandugo. Aegean Armada and Sandugo. Sikatuna Sandugo. So 2 new Venta inks. Let me see if these are standard. I think these are standard. I don't know if these are limited. Or like regional release. Harlequin Sunrise. Aegean is normal. Sandugo. Oh, I like their little, they have a little GIF thing here. Let's see if it'll come up. They need a seizure warning on that one. I want a Lilliput to drill a hole in and make a necklace out of. That would be cool. That's this looks like a cool color. That's kind of a hard to explain color. It's got some blue and some red, and that's gonna be cool. I might put this in the Kaweco. Might have to bust out an empty cartridge and syringe fill it. And then Sandugo is another sheeny ink. It's like a reddish, greenish brown type of sheening. That's pretty. Kind of a little bit coppery, a little bit pinky. Yeah, these are very difficult to explain, the colors. Here's seizure warning. Yeah, I think these are just standard issue. So that's pretty cool. And then the last thing they sent me was the Midori MD, which we all know and love. Apparently now comes in a dot grid. Has it come in a dot grid before? Because that's what this is. So I don't know if you can see that in here. But this is a great paper that so many people love, and it's now available in dot grid if that came before or not, so I don't know. Has anyone seen that before? I got it. For those who didn't know, that was apparently a very racist thing that was just appeared in the chat. My apologies for that. They are now banned. Yeah, so I was like, I don't need any MD paper. I got all the MD. They're like, we have dot grid. I'm like, I'm in. So yeah, let me open this up. The coloring, let me take this wrapping off, is green. So they're normally like a bluish gray, like on the coloring. I don't know if it's just for dot grid. It's like an aqua blue on the paper wrapping. So I wonder what color are the... Oh yeah, there's no chance you'll be able to see this. It is very faint. Yeah, you can't tell the color on that. But like, look at the paper wrapping is a green, which don't they normally come in a different color, like a blue? This is I know it's not showing you, but that's a green color, like a sea green, not like a Kelly green. It's very pretty. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, you did not earn your mod pay today on that one, Tony. But like, I figured it was something bad, and then I went and translated it, and it was. So I banned them. It's like, yeah, if you're just coming in here randomly, it was not good at all. So this will be cool to try out. So yeah, thank you, City Lux. That was very cool. Oh, the ink colors. Oh, that's what you were saying, Mary. Like, it doesn't. You don't think it represents the ink colors well? Aside from the texture issue, you think it's not representative? Is it the ivory or is it the condition of the? Oh, they were definitely talking about colors, Sarah. They were definitely talking about colors, just not as they relate to this ink. Basically, they were not fans of certain colors of ink. So yeah. Cool. I think I'm gonna have to syringe up that ink into this pen. That seems like kind of the perfect match. You go get on a call, Jesse. I'm gonna go in a minute. Abby Normal, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. My alerts aren't ding-a-dinging again. Speaking of ink, did you get the excellent pin shallot sticker? I did not. I didn't know there was an additional sticker. Is it like with an order? I need to order from them then. Morning, Jesse. Long time no talk. Hadn't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing awesome. Hope you're enjoying all the new tech liners. Every time I see a tech liner now, I think of you. It's like, does Jesse have that pen? So it's the Kaweco Ocean Blue. It is a new limited edition from a shop in Singapore called citylux.sg. It is a beautiful blue. I'm kind of proud of myself for repackaging this thing. You had to order on April Fool's to get the sticker. You know what? I'm just gonna yell at Ron and say, "Give me a sticker, Ron." So there's the really pretty. I saw the logo. I need to get one. That's pretty cool. That was a good job by them. You know, the Chuck, my friend Chuck, still owns the Penn Shallot domain. And it had, for a while there, it had the Ackerman pronunciations on it. That makes sense, Mary. Oh, has a certain curious pen shipping this week? Yeah, I like the writers of the Pen Addict shipments of goods, and I keep waiting for my Jet Pens order. Not that they're gonna get my Curidas. Sorry, Sarah, but that's where my Curidas is coming from, and it's just held and held and held, trying to wait to get all of the order at once, and because we're waiting on the Curidas. So I went with red extra fine. What colors of Curidases did y'all try? I went with red because that would be the one that I wouldn't choose. I do that from time to time when I'm testing, since I get the opportunity to test a lot of pens. Why do I have an X in my head? That's pretty cool. When I get the opportunity to test a bunch of pens, I'll pick the color that I wouldn't buy for myself to try to just kind of expand my horizons just a little bit. Mario Campo has a 100th anniversary sailor. Which one's the 100th? Which one do I have? I have 105th. I think that's what a lot of people are finding out, Schmevelin. Is like, oh, I can't wait, I can't wait. Oh, really? That doesn't work for me. So we'll see. Mulberry wooden body. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if I told Jet Pens to give me a fine or an extra fine, so I would prefer extra fine for testing purposes, but who knows. Ordered the green. Platinum fine will be just fine, I believe. I just don't know when it's coming. But I do like to test out the platinum extra fine steel nibs because they're so good. But I would probably prefer the fine. On such a large pen, which is one of the things I never thought I'd say about the Curidas. On such a large pen, I probably prefer the wider nib, right? I'd probably get tired of the extra fine nib with that big of a pen. So, we'll see. All right, we're going to wrap it up early today, chat. I got shipping to do and writing to do this afternoon. Since I slacked off playing Animal Crossing yesterday on stream, I pushed all my work till today, this afternoon. So I have shipping we're going to go do right now. I have writing for tomorrow's podcast. I have 2 other Friends of the Show podcasts to prepare for. I have blog post maybe tonight, Tuesday tool set. A blog post for tomorrow to edit Jeff's post. I got lots of writing to do today, so we're gonna cut this one short. But I'll be back on Thursday. No stream tomorrow. Not that I normally do. We'll be back Thursday. Maybe Thursday we can double up and do stationary first half game, second half kind of thing. We'll see how it goes. Because this week and next week I have extra time since my wife's off, so I can, if I schedule properly, I can get some extra stream time in. Just I took advantage of that yesterday, so we got to cut it short today. All right, so that's it. Y'all know where to find me online. I appreciate y'all hanging out. This is a fun group. Normal podcast tomorrow, correct? Normal Pen Addict podcast tomorrow. And then I have 2 friends of the shows, one tomorrow night and one Thursday afternoon. And I have like 3 other ones in the can. I'll release one of those. If any of you BWI people know Tsunami Sue, she'll be the next friend of the show. She's one of my favorite people, which I say that about everybody. So y'all are all my favorite people. Tsunami Sue's will be released this week, probably Thursday, if I remember to do it. So look forward to that. She's an urban sketcher, so we talk about We talk about that a bunch. We talk about urban sketching a bunch. So, all right, that's it, chat. Love y'all. Be safe. Talk to you later. Write with your pens, I guess. Something. All right, bye. Velociraptor is my favorite people. Y'all all are. Bye.